Good afternoon, anglers. I'm here with Jeff Pierce of Mustad Hooks, and we're here to talk about the upcoming ICAST show. ICAST every year, Jeff, gives anglers new and innovative things out there that are going to help them catch fish. And I know ICAST is right now about a month away, so
yep.
What can you tell? Can you give us, leak some information? Give us, what's Mustad coming out with these days?
It's always kind of like this layer of secrecy, and nobody wants to kind of let the cat out of the bag, but we're actually launching quite a few new items this year. Some stuff that's kind of outside the realm of what we've done in the past. As I mentioned to you a little bit earlier, I actually had a new product come in today from the factory that we're real excited about. We have a new treble coming. The saltwater guys may not be as familiar with the KVD treble, but that has just been tearing up the bass side of things, and the point's angled in about 12 degrees. The inshore guys are starting to catch on to it now, because if you're fishing stripers with smaller plugs, not, we don't have an 8/0 hook in that,
right.
But the redfish and trout guys and the guys that are throwing plugs for bluefish and stuff in close, it's a great hook. So what we've done now is we've taken that hook design, we've lengthened the shank a little bit, because we're not throwing square bills offshore
right.
for wahoo and that kind of stuff, or muskie.
Right.
And we've got the shank length where it needs to be to get the points away, but we've got it beefed up in wire. And in order to get the sizes that we need, it's a classic point, because we know anglers don't want to spend $2 a treble hook, which is kind of what's on the market right now for
right.
a 4 or 5 or 6/0 good quality treble, heavy.
Yeah.
So we're doing a jazzed up classic point where we actually grind the points a little bit in the production process. So it's not a true needle point, but you're not paying needle point price.
Right,
so
right.
we're going to have a hook from a 1/0 all the way to an 8/0.
Nice.
So if you're trolling in the canyons for a wahoo in that, if you're throwing plugs for stripers, if you're lucky enough to go on vacation to Florida in the fall and you're trolling groupers or king mackerel and that, or you're fishing muskie,
Right.
we're going to have a really neat hook. Pete Mayna's been very involved in it, and nobody has anything like it right now, so we're excited about it.
Yeah, it's funny you mention that, because I fished up here a bunch of years ago with Kevin with a Mustad outing, and he was one that turned me on to just an older style Mustad hook, and
Yep.
since then developed into the ultra points and new bends. And when they came out, it was just this past year, his new hook.
It's been a couple years now.
It's been
yeah.
a couple years.
Yep.
And I got a bunch of them and changed over, and I still swear to this day, I want a trip to Mexico, at a bass fishing tournament based on those Mustad hooks.
Because you didn't lose
I
a
always
fish.
wondered, I didn't, I was telling Hal, my camera guy today, that, I didn't lose a fish the entire tournament. We fished for 2 days. I did not drop a fish the entire tournament. And as a saltwater angler as well, and doing a lot of surf fishing, I also always wondered, geez, I wonder if they'll ever design that hook into something bigger. And now it's coming out. Yeah.
You got that big cow you've been waiting to catch for 5 years, and you lose it in the surf, and you chase it, and off it goes. So.
You're not kidding. That's neat. That's a great thing. And those will be released. When will they be available about?
We hope to have them this fall. I don't know yet, because the first sample run, production run, just showed up today, and they're going to get used on poppers next week for yellowfin, and we're going to troll for wahoo a bit. And so we have to make sure that the strength is what we need, and we know the point angle's fine, so we know we're good there. So that's a new product we're excited about. And then we're also launching a whole new line. We've had tools for a while,
Right.
but we're launching a whole new line of higher-end premium, a KVD signature series. So we're going to have some really nice aluminum-style pliers. Not like, it seems like you walk into a Bass Pro now and there's 6 pairs of aluminum pliers and they
Right.
all look identical, and they're sold by different brands. We made some changes to make the products better in working with Kevin, so we'll be launching those at ICAST as well. We're launching some larger sizes in some of our circle hooks and our light wires for the guys that want 9 and 10/0 for fishing bunker and stuff for stripers. And we're adding a 9/0 to our Octopus beak hook, our 92568, which is a big hook for us in New England for guys, again, fishing stripers.
Right,
It seems
right.
like they like to use those really big beak hooks. We stopped at 8, we're going to have a 9/0. So we kind of focused on some key products for the Northeast for this year that other anglers will benefit from, but this is kind of our home area. I know a lot of the guys there, so they're always kind of right here, like this is what we need. So.
Yeah. That's great. That's great news. And as anglers know, Mustad's always been a leader in hooks, and they continue to produce and going to continue to produce for years to come. So stay tuned. Watch your tackle shops. Pretty soon you're going to see those hooks on the shelves. Hopefully this fall, as you said.
Yeah.
That'll do it. And have a great day, and tight lines and screaming drags.